Welcome, ladies and you boys, too. I'm Aravero here as always, and well, in the last episode, I was playing with this idea of pillars, which I've borrowed from the Cistern, which I think is in New Mexico or Arizona or someplace like that. And I've decided that the scale of these pillars is just a little too big. Like, I can have them for a decorative object and then just have storage along the outside wall here of my little room. But they're not going to actually do anything except stand there and clutter up the space. So I've been playing with a few drawings and stuff, and I basically decided that I might just want some bigger space. So I've been working on that. This is still all completely contained under the mansion, but it is the space. Basically, I entirely used up that giant hammer that I made, if not the last episode, then the episode before. Ah, look, here's a little dark corner I didn't know was over here. And the other thing that you need to know is I figured out how to, like, aim the big hammer, I mean. Terrestrial orchid. Well, that thing is just a little bit scary looking. Okay, so if you want to aim the big hammer, I don't have the big hammer, so the big purple hammer, you count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the second block height. Then this at 5 over from wherever your end edge is, then the second block height. Then from here, for whatever block, let me start over. Whatever block you pick, then you're going to have everything cleared. 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4 from there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, and then it's going to be just 1 block down, and then it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks high. So it's 9 by 9, but it's aimed at your eye level. It's not a center. You don't aim at the center to have control of that. You want to aim at your eye level, and then it goes 7 blocks higher than your eye level. So that's why I've got these massive caverns, and since there's actual natural dirt here instead of in some places, since there was a natural hill here underneath the mansion, so we've got these cavernous looking places with dirt, and so far I haven't gone back in with my excavator because it's looking pretty sad too to tidy them up. I've just done a little bit of tidying up here and there, but I just really like some of the shapes that were left behind. So I was thinking I might just leave them for a while until we actually get going. So the next thing I wanted to do is, if it is now day, well, actually the part I want to do next doesn't need it to be day, but I need it to be day when I get out there. Okay, so anyway, this is going to be a ginormous space, so I need measurements. Do I have a crafting table here? All right, I need measurements. So I wanted to look and see, there is this tape measure from Bibliocraft. Okay, so we need to look. First, this is the packing tape that we used to seal our chests or drawers when we brought them over here, okay? This measuring tape is from Chisels and Bits. It will measure in blocks and bit increments. I don't need that for what I want to do right now. I do not need blocks and bit increments for what I want to do. I want to figure out how big this space is. I need something else. So let's try this tape measure from Bibliocraft, which is cheap, relatively cheap. It's iron and string and yellow. Well, we can get the iron. We've done enough mining already. That's easy. Oh, I had it right there. Okay, so let's see if we've got any string. There's some yellow, so I'm going to need that for the dandelion yellow dye. And string. Here's string. Here's string. Anybody got some string? I see places strings come from. Okay, there's some cotton. I have some cotton over in the garden. If we need to, we can go and get some more string from the cotton in the garden. Or, alternately, if we have a little bit of wool, I think we can run it through the pulvis. Yeah, the pulvis will do wool. I don't need a whole lot. Let me get a piece of coal and see how much that does. Okay, so the pulvis will run, the tongue can start working now. That would be nice. The pulvis will break down wool into string. I think it's 4 string each block, which is fairly standard for modded crafting. But it's also extremely handy because we can just shear sheep and we don't have to worry about spider hunting to get the string we need for this. Okay, so I guess it's going to make me some string. That's fine. I only needed this much though to make the tape reel. So let's go get some dandelion yellow. And there's my tape reel. And then this is iron around the tape reel. Da da da, tape measure. Okay. So I want to figure out how big our structure is out here. This could be a little bit inconvenient, but we'll see how it works out. Do I have some blocks? Because I have a feeling I might want some blocks. Yeah. Hi, Gardens. Were you here before? Have I ever gone up this hill? Maybe I just always go out through my tunnel. All right. Let's see. This tunnel is starting to look a little bit like a, what do you want to call it? One of those visual things to me. All right. So come up on this edge here. I really would like to just be able to come up here. I want to get fairly high because I want to be above the trees, but I don't want to be a whole lot above the trees. Okay, so coming over here because I don't want it to be in the visual line. There we go. All right, maybe this is high enough. I'm going to use F3 to see where I'm looking. I am looking at Y level 79. Okay. Y level 79. So I'm going to use the tape measure here. Ooh, fancy. Okay, Y level 79. Y level 79. Y level 79. I'll run over here. Come on over here. Come on. Figure out how big this is. And then this size will tell me how big I need to be for my, how big my storage room can be. Y level 79. Y level 79. Y level 79. Trees in the way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Axe. Go away, tree. Y level 79. Y level 79. Y level 79. Y level 79. I think I might have gone a little too high. F3, 80. Yes, I did go a little too high. Y level 79. Use the tape measure there. And it says down here in the chat, north-south is 75. Okay. So then also at Y level 79, let's do that on this side. Y level 79. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, now we'll go back down. Okay, Y level 79. Again, just because it's easier for me to remember 79. Y level 79. See, I've poked through a little bit there and put a thing there. Okay, Y level 79. Y level 79. 70. I'm looking at the line over there that says the looking at line. Y level 79. And that says my measurement is 59. So 75 by 59. Okay, so that means my interior dimension is really 74 by 58 interior. Oh no, that's not going to be right. It's going to be 73 by 57 because it'll be one block off of each end, which would be 2. So 2, whoops, wrong button. Okay, F3, go away. Alrighty, so I'm going to continue to clean out my little basement area, at least to the height of about 11. And then I'll come back to you. Check out that fog. So, I don't know what the rules are for the fog, but it's right there. It's inside this dugout space. I need to dig out another, just going to dig this way, another 12 blocks. I'm going to dig a little bit further because I have a reason. I need to do a little bit of experimenting. You see, there's this block. I should probably have a look at it. Let's see. That is called a slave. It is part of the, what are these? Mold? Okay. Storage drawers, controller slave. And it does something to extend the system. But I'm not sure what. I had it in my head that, let's see, I need gold, stone, comparators. That's redstone, torches, and quartz. And that is stone. So I need gold, I need stone, I have all of these things I think, and maybe even have some of the redstone torches. Goodness gracious, where is all my stuff? Oh, there was a shovel, I didn't have to make one just now. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just saw some redstone torches somewhere. I'm never gonna win. I swear, I just saw some redstone torches. Maybe I just saw some redstone torches. Aha, there was go. I was gonna say. Okay, so that's 3, but that's only enough for 1. So I need some more redstone. I've got some sticks. So let's start basic here. Redstone torches. That was not good. Go here. 1, 2, 3. Good enough. That's enough for now, I think. Okay. Controller, torches, I need the quartz. I need some quartz into my inventories. Wait, I saw some. There it is. Alright, some quartz into my inventories. Anyway, I'm going to make this thing because I want to find out how far it reaches. Of course, I don't have any stone. Watch me not have any stone and have to furnace some up. Okay, there's a piece of stone. That is not enough for what we have in mind right now, folks. Oh my gosh, let's spend the entire time we have available searching through our storage for parts and pieces, huh? So I need 2 of those. You know what would be faster is to make them here. Those. There we go. And then I need, see, I can't even hold a thought in my head. Gold, a basic drawer, and some stone. I think I probably have some basic drawers laying around. There's a piece of trim. I'm going to want that in a minute. I think I have some basic drawers laying around. So I'm going back to the chest and looking again. I could have done, okay, there's some basic drawers. Okay. So now I need a basic drawer, gold. I knew I needed the gold. Why didn't I get the gold already? Come on now. I have gold around here somewhere too. I just don't know where. It's not a golden apple. There's some. There we go. Now I got it. Now I think I got it. Except you have to look at a crafting table for this to work. Okay, give me all my pieces. Okay, so I need to find out if this drawer controller, I need to have a little bit more inventory space. I think that might be a good thing. I need to find out exactly what this drawer controller does. Okay, so we already know that we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of, nope, 11, 12. And at this point, we know that if I were to put a drawer, if I was to put a drawer here, and say, for example, I wanted to put that stick into it. Let's see. All of these over here are designated, right? If I put something in, something didn't go right there. Okay, let's try sticks. Okay, I'm going to designate a spot over here for a stick. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Give me my sticks back. Okay. Argue with me some more, why don't you? Okay, give me my sticks back. Okay, got 'em. Somebody's being contrary. I want 1 stick there. Okay, now I still have 12 sticks. So if I double click here. Oh, I have to be able to hit the face of the drawer controller. Well, there's something I needed to know. And then now we can see that there's 13 over here. Okay, so we know that that works as far as that is concerned. So now I'm going to pick that up, hopefully get my sticks back. And then nobody ever said that, that I had to be able to look. I really would like to be able to like wrench these so that I could turn the face upward and it would still work. So I'm going to have a hole right there right now. Okay, so I lost my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I'm going to put this slave here, and he might be something I need to be able to find the front of as well. I don't know which side would be the front, if it has a front. Okay, let's have a look at it on the ground first. Let's have a look at it on the ground first. Okay, does it have a front side? It does not appear to have a front side. Okay. So, okay, I think I'm supposed to be able to do things with this. One of the things I think I'm supposed to be able to do is I think I'm supposed to be able to extend the distance 2, 3, 4. And now the only thing I saw for sure, I thought in my head, I thought that if I had this, then I could go another 12 blocks. So if that's the case, then I can put my drawer here like we did before. And I can put my one stick there. And I can go down here. Okay, so it's apparently not reading that because it's not taking the sticks from me. Okay, so this is going to be a really good scientific measurement. All right, so the one thing I did read was 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can put put it there. Let me separate out one stick again so I can label the drawer. Now come down here and it's not reading that. Okay, so what does the slave do then? Because I thought it extended the network, and the only thing that I actually saw it say anywhere was that it extended the network by 4. Then it also seems like it's just intended as an input point. So let's just see if it goes this far. See if it does anything here. Okay. Now, that's not what I want to do. You stay here for a minute. All right, so if it's intended as an input point, okay, let me just see if it extends it this far. Okay. So, okay, it doesn't read it there because this is outside of the this here is the furthest distance that the drawer controller can read on its own. So if I put any other plot block here, any other drawer on this spot, it will read it. But if it does, but since it's there, it doesn't because it's outside of the range of the drawer controller. Now I already knew that was the range of the drawer controller, but I thought that this slave extended the range. Okay, so the slave doesn't do what I thought it did. But it apparently might potentially have it might potentially have the ability to be an input point. So for example, like right here, I have to have this exposed in such a way that I can see the face. And then if I have, well, I only actually need one line of trim going away from it to connect it to all of the other drawers, as long as that trim connects to other drawers that are all connected, so that as long as every other drawer is connected to that one piece of trim, which would mean that I could take from here, I could put a, like say for example, I could connect directly to here a hopper, and I can input stuff into the system directly into the hopper. Okay, let me just double check that. Let's see if I can find a hopper. Okay. I think I might have a hopper laying around, and if not, I'll just craft one really fast because it's not like it's the kind of thing that you'll never ever use. Not sure which one I just opened. Okay, so is that all of the chests? Okay, so let's craft a hopper really, really fast. I'm going to need some kind of plankage for that. Do I have any wood? Oh my gosh, this is well organized, right? This is such a well organized episode, I tell you what. That's the way of experimentation, though. It doesn't really work the way everything else does. Okay, so there's 2 of those. There's a chest. Give me a hopper. Okay, so I have a hopper. Okay, let's look over here because I am, or if I'm not, I'm not carrying any cobble, but I can fix that quickly enough, I'm sure. I don't think I have some. I'll just go, I was gonna say I'll go break some more rocks, but I have a big hammer. I can totally, okay, let's do the hopper first. Okay. So if I take and put a hopper into this side of that, right, and then come over here to my roof like this, just randomly break out a couple of pieces of blocks there. That should be a couple stacks worth. Let's just see here. And before I do any further than that, I need to kind of check the numbers that are over there. Might have already sent something through it because some of them might have fell through the hopper and I won't even know. Okay, so our numbers here, this is holding shift so I can view it. 17,506. Our total number in there is 17,506. Oops. 17,506. So if I put this in the hopper right here, 17,506, that's 2.5 stacks into the hopper. I don't see them laying on the ground. They're not in my inventory, so they must have gone over here. And it's coming in. All right, so you see the little small number on the block icon is going up. You can see the larger number over here, and the bracket is going up. So I can feed materials into the drawer controller through the hoppers, through a hopper. But like, for example, I might not want to have a hopper standing right here. Wait, you know, so that I can, you know, that's a weird place. I might not want a hopper right here. I think the intention then is, and I went and picked up all those trim pieces. That's dumb of me. Okay, so then my next hypothesis is that I can have the slave there, and I can drop my, put my hopper here, and I can put my, oops, I can put my cobblestones into the hopper the same way I just did, right there, and they went into the hopper, and the number here is going up again. Okay, so the slave is an input point, but does not extend the system beyond the 12 block limit already established by the drawer controller. So that means that all of this digging that I did over here was, I did all of that with faulty information, and now I'm back to the biggest room I can have is 25 by 25 by 25, which is still pretty big, but not what I thought I was going to be able to extend it to using the drawer controller. So there, or the slave, I mean. So, all right. Well, it looks like I'm out of time for this episode. So I'll see you all in the next one. Eridoodle-doo. Toodaloo.